Here we go again.
Okay, so your name, your age, and what you do for a living?
I am Kat. I'm 32. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and I just popped my balloon because that seemed a little messy, a little petty comment. Yeah.
Understandable. It's cool, but understandable. Moving along.
Is this someone that's your type?
Hell no.
Don't nobody but broke niggas and motherfuckers who get out of jail want a fat bitch.
Okay. Well, let's go there. Would you?
No disrespect to you. I didn't say nothing about you. You said, was you my type?
You just coming disrespectful left and right. You gonna get all the balloons popped out here.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
All the balloons get popped. That's fine. I'm not looking for you. I'm not looking for her in a race car suit. I'm not looking for her in a jail suit.
We're not looking for you, period.
She looked like they just released her from San Quentin.
Damn!
I'm not looking for none of y'all.
We ain't looking for you.
I'm not looking for you. You got the heavy knees with the bent boots. We not looking for you. So I wasn't even gonna go there, but you had to go there. Baby, you worried about me, worried about your health.
Flawless victory.
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. On Male Reality Lessons today, we're going to talk about the subject matter of obesity. And since it's the beginning of the year, it's typically when all folks tend to look at changing something about how they look, as well as how they approach the new year and improving their overall well-being. Now, obviously, we know women today, especially modern women in the West, typically don't really care for what men want because it's evident they're not listening. So perhaps if it comes from a woman, it will be a little more consumable, but only time will tell. And in this video, we're going to give you some hardcore facts why men typically don't want women that are obnoxious, overweight, and sassy.
Right? And there's always a reality, especially when it comes to image. Maybe you might not be an average woman when it comes to the way that you take care of your household or your whatever it is, right? How you put it down, whatever it is. But across the board, if somebody is asking you, most women over inflate themselves. That's just how it goes. Like most women over inflate themselves. Most men kind of measure themselves like, okay, yeah, like I may not be the best looking, but I got this. Or I may not be the tallest, but I got this. But they understand the standards that are there. Women completely ignore the standards. Completely bypass the standards, act like they don't exist, ignore them, and then have this ideology of like, oh yeah, I'm the baddest. I can get whoever I want to. I'm the finest girl. Like I'm the prize. And it's like, but there's still like reality that we're living in that will tell you otherwise. And like what results have deemed you, like what would make you feel as though you are, the most wanted, the most attractive, the most different, or whatever the case is that would make you feel that way.
Now, let's hear next from one of my favorite YouTubers, specifically because of his attention to detail on the subject of obesity, the Medium Man.
This is the Alabama State University Honeybee plus size dance team. It was actually founded on the campus of Alabama State in 2004. And it's essentially just a way to give plus size women a chance to shine and inspire others. But the way that social media, of course, took it is because you have a large amount, and no pun intended, a large amount of young women, young Black women who are severely overweight and or obese. Now, you guys know that every time we get to the beginning of the year, we discuss obesity. And this is the best way that I could discuss this issue that the Black community is having, and we've been having over the years. So if you guys don't know what obesity is, and this is according to the CDC, obesity is an abnormal or excessive fat accumulation that presents a health risk. An adult who has a body mass index, BMI, of 30 or higher is considered obese. The BMI, and I know it's racist. Was that woman saying it was racist?
I hate when people talk about Black women being obese. I hate it. We are living in the Trump era. White people are racist.
Huh? So I put this up because I really want any white person in the room to know up front that this is what we're dealing with.
Black women, when we do the same diets as white women, we lose less weight and we lose it slower. The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
The BMI is based on an individual's weight and height. Obesity is serious because it is associated with poor mental health outcomes and reduced quality of life. Obesity is associated with the leading causes of death, including deaths from diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and some types of cancer. Now, why is that important? And why did I kind of link that into what we're viewing here? Because the Black community suffers from that more than any racial demographic. And before we get into any other video or education, let me explain this to the Black community, because I saw some content creators saying that, well, Black men, they fat as well.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
We're going to stop that shit right now. Black men are right here, 70.9, and this is age-adjusted percentage of persons 20 years of age and over who are overweight or obese, 2015 to 2018. This is the most updated information. You see down there, CDC 2022, United States 2019. Body mass index of 25 or greater. So this is overweight or obese. I want to be clear. 70.9% of non-Hispanic Black men. And then you go over to non-Hispanic white women, is 67.4%. They are actually the lowest when compared to these two. But you see who's leading? It's Black women, 79.6%. And then right after that, it is white men at 76%. So before we move any forward, let me just say it again. Stop trying to lump Black men and Black women together when we talk about these situations. Remember, it's who needs the most help first. And if I just told you guys that Black men are number 3 when we're compared to white folks and Black women lead, who needs the most help first? Black women. So stop saying the Black community is all chubby. No, United States is big as hell, regardless.
If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons.
A man that know his worth. Like, why is the business that you standing on so serious? Damn, Malcolm X, you so fucking militant about this shit. I hate a motherfucker that got standards.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, I heard it.
Let's just look at obesity, 20 years of age and over who are obese in the same year time span. And as you can see here, Black men at the bottom, right next to white women, 39% for white women, 39.3% for Black men, 41.3% for white men. Now you look at Black women, 56.2% of Black women are obese.
That's a damn shame.
That is the majority. Over half. Like Demographics actually did an update so you guys can see it in a nice clear graph here. So on the men's side, you see right there at the bottom, Black men, 3rd. Asian folks always killing it. Black women, 58%. And this was from 2021. They had their information from between 2017 and 2020. This is obese. Severe obesity by race. You see, Black men actually lead in this category, 8%. But you see how close this is? Only 2 percentage points separate Black men from white men and Hispanic men. But when you look at it as a whole, on the women's side, Black women have a 7% difference from the next white women. Child obesity by race. You see young Black boys, 19%. Second, young Black girls, you see it right there, 31%. Key data from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, 2017 to 2020, provides us with these critical insights. Obesity rates among Black adults. The survey indicates that 40% of Black men and 58% of Black women are statistically obese. When compared with other ethnic groups, the obesity rate among Black men is higher than Asian men, but lower than Hispanic and white men. For Black women, obesity rate, 58%, is the highest among all groups surveyed, all groups, with Hispanic women at 46%, white women 40%, and Asian women at 15%. Within the Black community, a notable gender disparity exists, with the severe obesity rate for Black women being more than double that of Black men, highlighting a critical area for targeted health interventions and research. Now you see why this is an issue, and that's why I put the video of the honeybees there. I know it's all for body positivity. 56% of Black women are obese.
And let me begin by thanking the medium man for his dedication and work to address the issues in our community, that being obesity. It has gotten so bad in the last 30 years that back in 2012, one of the HBCUs that's still all female today, which is Spelman, actually cut their athletic budget to address the overall wellness of all their students. And keep in mind, the university is all female enrollees. But I want to hear from you. In the comments section, give me your thoughts and opinions on this topic, as well as any other topic on male reality lessons. I want to thank you for watching. Smash that like button and have a good day.